into the spooky Halloween season over at Universal Studios Orlando Resort. Down in Orlando, Florida, I'll be talking all about everything you can do this Halloween with COVID protocols and more, going from now until November 1st. So, let's get into it. So before I begin, right quick, I do wish I did make this video a little bit earlier in the season. I was planning on making it, I just never had the time. And you know what, I just wanted to rush this video out as soon as possible because there's still a couple weeks left of Halloween. So if you guys are planning on making your trip, this is your complete guide to Halloween at Universal Orlando, and have a nice, fun, and safe time. So yes, there are multiple things to do at Islands and Studios for little kids all the way up to those big Horror Nights fans. So first things first is the HHN Tribute Store. I already made a complete review video on that, so if you guys want to go check that out, make sure to it will be on my channel page. You can just scroll down, as well as a complete review of the Bride of Frankenstein maze. I'm still yet to make a Tooth Fairy review, which I don't know why I haven't made one yet, but I'm gonna be working on one. Don't worry, guys. I just kind of forgot about it. Yeah, actually, that kind of reminds me. I'll be working on that video right after this, actually. So yeah, we'll be coming out pretty soon. But yeah, all those videos will be up on my channel, so you guys can go check them out, which most of them are up. This one, we also is a trick-or-treating for the little kids, where you can go to all our islands ports, a scarecrow stalk, which are these scarecrow things you guys saw in the thumbnail, or you guys might still be seeing right now, depending on if I put a different image in there. Don't really know yet. You guys will know, though. So yeah, we got the scarecrow stalk right there, which are several big oversized scarecrows, and if you find them all on this little map you can get at any store, you do have to ask. You can't just find one because of COVID. You actually have to go up and say, can I have one? And then they'll stamp at whatever store you get it from, and then you go around to each one. It actually tells you where to go, though, to all these different stores, and you get it stamped. And then at the end you can either go to Studio Suites, which is out by the entrance to Studios, or out by there's this little store by Men in Black, I believe, and you can get it in there. So yeah, those are your two big candy locations that you can get stuff from here at the park. So that's your scarecrow stalk for you. There are multiple theme scarecrows. I will admit, some of them are kind of terrifying. So if you are very squeamish to scary stuff, I don't know. I did notice that there's a lot of scary ones. Even in the Despicable Me store, that's kind of creepy. There's a Gremlins looking one. There's a mummy looking one. A pirate one over in the SpongeBob store. They are pretty cool, though, to get a photo of if you're off for it. They don't really look like scarecrows. They look like skeletons, but you know what? That's Universal. Okay, done with scarecrow stock. Let's get over to the trick-or-treating. So everyone, no matter what age you are, no matter how young you are allowed to wear a full-on costume, just no costume masks. You must have that nice CVC-approved face mask or shield, depending on if you get privileged by having a doctor's thing. I'm not going to get into that. I might make a different video on that, but not really into my business because I personally here wear a face mask, so don't really know much about the shield stuff. But yeah, you can wear any costume you want. You just cannot pretend to be a medical professional. You cannot be a doctor. You cannot be a nurse. Kind of obvious. You can't really be anything bad. You can be stuff kind of creepy. You can be Beetlejuice, a vampire, a wolf, Frankenstein, but you just can't be a person with a mask or any makeup or intimidate a character. Sign autographs. You cannot be the Bride of Frankenstein and look exactly like them and go through the Bride of Frankenstein maze. You just can't do that. They'll probably either ask you to take it off, whatever your wig is, or they'll ask you to leave the park. So yeah, you don't want that happening. So yeah, just look them up on the website as well as at the park. There will be a bunch of stuff on the app where you can make sure you do not mess up and you follow each exact guideline. So yes, next up we are going to be going with trick-or-treating again, since I kind of talked about costume. I still talking about trick-or-treating, my bad. Trick-or-treating, several spots, basically in Islands of Adventure. There are a bunch of shops, and you can bring a little bag, you go trick-or-treating, you get a little candy bag, and then you ask, and then they'll say trick-or-treat, they give you a few pieces of candy, and you go to your next spot. So yeah, great little thing to get the little kids out and about this Halloween season. There's also a bunch of Halloween spooky decorations throughout the park, so not scary, but the two big scary things which I loved, which I made several videos about already, are the Revenge of the Tooth Fairy and the Bride of Frankenstein Lives. Universal monitors the Bride of Frankenstein Lives. These two mazes were supposed to be released for HHN 30, but as the event was canceled, they decided to destroy all the other mazes, which will most of them will return next year. Cannot confirm all of them, but most likely most of them will. I have no idea if Bride of Frankenstein or Revenge of the Tooth Fairy will return this year. I just most likely believe so, since they're very popular, and I don't know if Universal has said it already. I'll comment down below if they say anything. If I didn't, then they haven't. So yeah, check the comments on most of my videos now, because that's where I want to share my most recent information instead of going back in, because sometimes I'm unable to go back and edit my videos because my editing software is not the best. Just gonna say that. But yeah, basically I guess my new. I think I should. Okay. I think if you guys think I should make a shirt that says "but yeah," then comment down below, because I would, if you guys would buy that shirt, because that is probably what I've said in every single videos. But yeah. Ooh, did you guys? Okay, never mind. But oh my gosh, I almost said it again. Okay. So, Bride of Frankenstein and Revenge of the Tooth Fairy both are incredible mazes. I would definitely recommend not going in there as a little kid. I literally saw a toddler walk in there, like barely being able to walk with its mom. I was shocked. I would not do that when I just wouldn't. Especially Tooth Fairy. There's a lot of blood and gore in that one. Don't do it if you're a little kid. Just don't. Unless you're into horror, I can't really say if, like, a parent with their kids or like what they can say, but my personal opinion, if you're a little kid, don't go through Revenge of the Tooth Fairy. That will ruin your childhood. But, yeah, Bride of Frankenstein, not that scary. Honestly, I think most age kids can handle it. There are a lot of jump scares, a lot of scary scenes, a lot of scary noises. So, if you're very squeamish or do not like that, just don't do it. And also, there are plexiglass. They require you to sanitize when you enter and when you exit the house, which, is pretty nice. Because then you don't have to worry about people banging and, like, touching all their germs up against stuff. So, that's really good. And they did get rid of all, like, the tarps that, like, the same person has to walk through to, like, normally from scene to scene. So, that was good. And to conclude this video, those were all the things you can do this Halloween to have a safe and fun trip at Universal Orlando Resort. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a massive like and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to miss a brand new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. See ya. Bye.